Today I'm gonna discuss this thing called monitoring spirits, man. You know what I mean? Cause I got them. They always be around me all the time. But I notice them all the time. I notice them because they do weird things. They don't do weird things. They do things for attention, or they do things to get the energy from you, like to absorb your energy or to throw off your energy. They trying to cipher your energy. So they do weird things. But what they do is noticeable because it's not ordinary. You know what I mean? Like if I'm in a and where I'm at in the house, right? If I'm watching TV or if I don't have the TV volume on, the monitoring spirit would have its volume on when it's watching its phone or whatever it's doing. But then when it don't hear that I got my volume up, or or I'm not saying anything or listening to anything, it turns its volume down and it listens. Like the monitoring spirits be ears for other entities too. So don't get it twisted. Like whatever that monitoring spirit is doing to you, right, or doing around you, is actually listening or interpreting or getting information for another entity that's controlling it. Because most of the time, monitoring spirits just be a spirit that's under the control of another spirit. So it's really basically just keeping eyes on you. You know what I mean? It's keeping his eyes on you to make sure that that other spirit knows what's going on without being told. You know what I'm saying? Like that other spirit knows what's going on without being told. So the monitoring spirit thing is deeper than what you think it is, because people are lost, or they say like lost souls, which is really true. It's really some people that's out here that's lost souls. So the lost souls are being controlled. You understand what I'm saying? The lost souls are being controlled, and they being controlled by other souls. I mean, by other spirits. They're being controlled by other spirits because they're not souls. They are controlled spirits. So they're being controlled by other spirits that don't have your best interests at heart. You understand what I'm saying? They just they rather try to keep you down, or they try to keep you thrown off by doing all type of things. Like, if you have somebody, just say for instance, if you see somebody laying down in their room, right, and their room might be close to the front door or whatever, you know what I mean? And a normal person would go in that, if they come into the front door, they would go through the front door, right? And they will open the door and they will close the door gently, right? As if not wanting to disturb that individual that is sleeping right next to this door, right? But let me tell you what a monitoring spirit is going to do. A monitoring spirit is going to do the complete opposite. It's going to do the complete opposite. It's going to come in, it's going to slam the door, it's going to push the door open, right? It's gonna grab the door open. It's gonna snatch the door open as if like somebody is being chased or something, right? It's gonna snatch the door open like it's being chased, and then it's gonna slam the door after it comes in. Boom! To wake you up or to make you disoriented or to fear. It's basically fear mongering, right? Like that's what it's doing. It's trying to keep you in a state of fear no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pay attention to that. And I see that on a daily basis. It's either the spirit is yelling, or it's yelling uncontrollably loud, like wanting to be noticed, or just strange shit like why you did that? Like what was the purpose of that? But that's the monitoring spirit purpose, is to disrupt you, to get your attention, as well as your energy. Because wherever your energy flows, I forgot the saying. The saying is Wherever your wherever your focus goes, your energy flows, right? That's the saying. So if it can get you to focus, if the monitor spirit can get you to focus at hand on what it's trying to do, then your energy flows to it. So that's basically what the monitoring spirit does, and it does a lot of other things too, like uh, uh, leave things undone, have do things. When they know that you're the type of person that gonna speak on something that's half done or not done correctly, it's gonna it's gonna continue to do that. It's gonna always do that. Just disruption. And that's their main goal. They don't have any other purpose but to get your attention so it can get a little bit of your energy, as well as try to how can I say, be deliberate with they foolishness. They deliberately foolish. They can't really think outside the box because they trapped inside the box. So they can't really think outside the box. They're gonna continue to do the same thing over and over and over and over, not changing up one thing. They're gonna continue to do it over and over because that's all they know. That's all they know. That's all they know. They're gonna keep doing it over and over and over and over, and it's gonna keep going until you just gotta ignore it. You recognize it, but you don't say anything about it. You gotta let it be what it's gonna be because it's not gonna change. It's gonna the fight the how to fight the monitoring spirit is allow the monitoring spirit to be what it is. Allow the monitoring spirit to be what it is because it's not going to change. It's not going to change. Trust me when I tell you it's not going to change. I don't care how much you try to speak to it, how much good, how much life you speak into it, how much righteousness you speak to it, how much love you give it, it's still going to be that monitoring spirit. It cannot receive the love that you're giving it. It will hear it or see it only momentarily. Momentarily, it will hear it and see it momentarily, but after that, it's over with. It's over with. They ain't, that monitor spirit ain't thinking about nothing you said. When you walk out of his vision or you walk out of his earshot, that monitoring spirit ain't thinking about nothing you said. Won't go back or relay any messages that's been said previous to it. Uh, it's just an empty shell. It's just an empty avatar, right? It's an empty avatar that's walking around, being controlled by something greater than it, a greater malevolent force, right? That's what's controlling a greater malevolent force, because all of the malevolent forces are one. You know what I mean? So whenever you go anywhere, you're connected to another malevolent force that's on the same frequency. So you must know that. I'm dealing with this. I deal with this on a daily basis. I'm talking about daily basis. Daily basis. Just trying, uh, never giving up on trying to throw me off or get me upset or just dumb shit, man. Just shit that it's unnecessary. Like why you doing unnecessary shit? But it's all for the attention to get you thrown off. Then some come with spells and using a little magic at the same time. Like they do that too. They do the spell, they do the magic thing. They try to do magic, dark magic, black magic, white magic, whatever magic you think they doing. They try to do that. You know what I mean? It's magic is there. They trying to do that. So, you know, it don't harm me because I look right through it. I walk right through it. I know I'm protected. You know what I mean? I'm protected by the spiritual realm. You know what I'm saying? I got spirit guides all around me at all times because I'm a light. You know what I mean? I don't want. I got the best interest at heart for every person, for all involved. So I don't. I don't live my life trying to degrade or you know what I mean, trying to pull someone else down. I'm always trying to uplift somebody and make them smile. Or when my energy come around, my spirit is different. So when I come around, it's different. Like I can pick up on things. I'm an empath. I feel all type of things. Like I feel people's energy. I can walk in a room and feel everybody's energy. That's why I pretty much don't go nowhere. Like I don't be around everybody like that does. I just like I chill. I'm a loner. Like I'm a lonesome, but I gotta get out and meet people and do different things. You know what I'm saying? And find my soul tribe. But however, just it's just when you new to things like that, it's kind of hard for you to you know for you to get in a regular routine of being around that type of energy, those type of energies. You know what I mean? Because it's an overwhelming thing that happened to you. Like, and what why is I'm feeling all of this? Why you know what I mean? Like, what is all this? But as I've grown, I've come to realize that okay, this is an energy thing. Like I can pick up on people's energy. I can read minds at certain times. Like some things I can just do without even knowing that I'm doing it. But then when I get away from people and I sit down and I think to myself, I'm like, oh, that was crazy. But as an experience, that's what I'm here to experience. So I'm not hiding from it and I'm not doing anything like that. That's just some things some things you rather not talk about, you rather not speak about, you rather not be around. You know what I mean? When you outgrow things, you stop doing the same, you stop doing those things. So just like when you outgrow people, you stop being around people you outgrow. Everybody outgrows things at some point in their life when they're trying to elevate or ascend. You know what I mean? You elevate it to a different dimension. Like I'm in a dimension of spiritual warfare right now, right? So I know it's a spiritual warfare against me, and I'm okay with that because it's only making me stronger. Like every day I get stronger and stronger. I'm not folding. You know what I mean? I got to go get that solar energy. I go outside to get that solar energy, walking around, doing a couple laps at the park, football field. I walk around there. You know what I mean? The sun ain't out today. Oh, it is out. Oh, it's out because I just stepped out. That's weird. That's weird. The sun went out. It was just gloomy, right? As soon as I stepped out, the sun came out bright. And that's part of my light, though. I know that's part of my light. My light always do that. I've been known to step outside and it get brighter. Or if it's a rainy day, I step outside and it get brighter. So I know it's just part of being a light worker on the planet. So yeah. Um, back to this. But back to this. These my spirit guides are informing me. Like they really inform me about these monitoring spirits. They inform me a lot about them. So I see them all the time. And I can't go nowhere without seeing them. I can walk in the store and things change. People people change. They demeanor change. They energy change. They pick up on my energy. My energy is different than theirs. So these monitoring spirits, though, you gotta be able to. You don't have to weave your way through them. If you just stand there and look at them, they'll they'll bow. They will bow. Like if you stand there, like if I just stand there and just look at them, they'll bow because they don't know how to do anything else. They don't know how to do anything else when they know they wrong, right? They know they wrong when you just don't you just look at them. Then they just wrong, and then they know that you know that they wrong. They know that you see them for what they really are, not for the not for the avatar that's in front of you, but for what's inside of that avatar. They know that you could see that. They know that you could see that spirit. You could see that malevolent being inside of that avatar. You know what I'm saying? Like they know that you can see that. They can feel it. They know that. So that's why they snakes in the grass. They trying to move around and whatever way they can bite you or hiss at you or whatever way they trying to get at you, they gonna keep coming from different directions trying to disrupt. Every day is trying to do a disruption, some type of disruption. But it don't work for me most of the time because I'm learning to uh, let them be who they gonna be. All right, they're gonna be who they gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So by them being who they gonna be, you just gotta worry. You ain't gotta worry about them. Don't worry about them too much. You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about them because they are who they are. I just see them doing different things at different times. Like they all together, but they do different things. One might offer you some money. Another one might be sitting around just watching you, projecting things on you. Like they do a lot of projections too. They do projections. They do projections. They 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 they'll stare at you, but you can feel when they staring at you, right? They'll be staring at you. Then you look over at them, they turn their head, right? They projecting something to you mentally. It's like a mental, it's like a mental telepathy type of thing, mental telepathy type of thing where they just look at you, and then they stare at you, but then when you look at them, they look off. But you can feel the energy of them. You know when they say you know how it is, you know how it be like when you be somewhere and somebody's watching you and you can feel someone's watching you. So when you turn and look around and see who's watching you, they turn around. You know that's an energy pull. That's an energy. That's an energy. That's a frequency of energy that you feel when someone's watching you. That's an energy frequency. So when you see that, when you see that energy frequency, it's like it's like uh it's like damn, what was that? What was that? You know what I mean? It's like you can't really see it. You know what I mean? It's like okay, damn, I feel somebody watching me. It's a person over there watching me. Then they turn their head quick like they weren't watching you. They was watching you. Sometimes it be they was watching you so long until they got you. They was really staring at you. They got your attention by staring at you, right? But then sometimes the energy can be that they projecting something on you through telepathy, right? They trying to project something on you through telepathy, and you can pick it up. You can pick up that energy flowing to you, like, huh? I'm like, what is that? And when you look, you can see they break that frequency. They break that vibrational connection. When you look over there, they break it. So you know what I mean? Like it's all it's you just gotta pay attention. You gotta be open and you gotta be open minded. You gotta be able to see things and people for who they are. Point blank. See people and situations for what they are, not for what you want it to be, for what it really is, for who they truly are, and that's it. That's it. And um, as I'm going to say, I ain't really good at talking right now. I'm starting just beginning to do the speaking on here, but I can, I mean, I'm gonna get used to it. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind, because you're gonna you if you're an enlightened spirit, you're an enlightened soul, you're gonna run into these monitoring spirits. They're gonna be friends. They're gonna be family members. they're gonna be parents, they're gonna be cousins, they're gonna be teachers, they're gonna be uh, everyday people that you run into. That's who it's gonna be. But you need to pay attention to the signs because they're gonna be doing something that's kind of that's gonna be kind of backwards. It's gonna be backwards, and you ain't gonna really know. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna really know what's going on. You're just gonna be thinking like, oh, I'm feeling funny one today. You know, they cast spells too. They cast spells too. The monitoring spirits, they cast spells too. They know how to cast spells. So you just gotta see the spell for what it is. Like I see it every day. I see it every day. I just was in a situation when I walked past a room. I walked past the room, right? And I see the person sitting inside of the room. I'll tell you who this person is later. I see this person sitting inside the room, right? And it's like when I'm going to this kitchen, that person was in the room and that person leaned. That person, like when I walk past the kitchen, the person leaned like this, almost to see if I'm going in the kitchen. No sooner than I get in the kitchen, I see the person coming in the kitchen now. So before before they get ready to come, let me back that up. Let me back that up. When I walk past the kitchen, the person leaned right to see me. So I go in the kitchen, I go get some vegetables. I get a cucumber, I get an onion, I get a tomato, I get a bell pepper. Right? I go back to the room and tell the person, don't call my name about putting up these dishes in here, about eating this food and all of that right now. Because I tell the person, I'm not eating your food, right? I'm not eating your food. So, don't call my name when it's time for somebody to put the dishes up and all of that. I ain't eating food. I got this right here. I'm gonna eat this right here. So that person was already coming in the kitchen, coming to the kitchen, like what following me into the kitchen, trying to see what I'm eating. Always asking me, what you eating? Um, you gonna eat some of this food in there? You gonna eat some of this food? Like, you ain't gonna ask me if I'm gonna eat the food in there. That's why you cook the food. The food was cooked for people to eat, not for somebody to ask you if you're gonna eat the food. Like that's another thing you gotta pay attention to, right? That's another thing you gotta pay attention to, right? Anybody that has cooked some food, right? Say somebody cooked some food and the food is cooked, right? You don't have to ask people if they're gonna eat any of the food. That's a red light. That's a red light. If you ever get that, that is a red light. See this hat? That's a red light. Like that's a red light. If somebody cooks some food and they come to you and ask you, "Are you gonna eat some of the food?" It's something in that food for you that's that's against you. Remember that. It's something in that food for you. That's something that's against you in that food, right? They're just trying to lure you in to eat the food. Because when you say you're going to eat the food, right, that's an admittance to accepting whatever's going to be coming. Or, I'm going to tell you this too, people with people giving you things. When people are giving you things, that's a whole nother level. I'll speak about that. I'll speak about that on something different, something on another time. Not right now. I ain't gonna bring all of that together. But the food I'm gonna bring the food. I'm gonna do the food different too. I'll talk to y'all later because I'm going from one thing to the next. And I was just on the monitoring spirit. The monitoring spirits, the monitoring spirits are spirits that are monitoring you for whatever reason to see to keep you. I don't know if it's to keep you down or to keep. I know it's to prevent you from becoming something or some type of dislike or dysfunction or envious spirit, jealous spirit, um, something that wants to keep a hold on you to keep you from whoever you are destined to become. Like that's what the monitoring spirits do. They hold on to you, right? becoming what it is that you want to become. So I just figured I'd share that with y'all, man. Y'all just pay attention, man. It's real out here. It's real out here, man. And I don't really, I can only give you advice from the experience that I have, because I have experience. I go through it every single day, every single day, from being recorded to walking in the kitchen and being recorded by 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 a monitoring spirit to just being listened to, or to if I'm listening to the TV a little lot a little low, the monitoring spirit got a phone that they can turn up real loud. It's real. Their phone is really loud, so they'll turn their phone up real loud to try to intervene in the program that I'm watching on TV. And I just sit there and think to myself like, keep keep showing yourself. The universe is allowing me to see you for what you are, what who you truly are. You can't fake. The truth is here. Aquarius. The truth is here. So what you think you're gonna do? The truth is here. So you know what I mean. I just want to leave y'all with that, man. Um, thank y'all for checking in with me. I appreciate that. I mean, it's all love. Talking about wisdom, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, understanding, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from experience. You know what I'm saying? That's me, man. Appreciate the love.